just about to start my workout for today, and again today I am reshooting one of my Big Bear workouts from last week. I reshot the first workout I did in Big Bear a couple days ago, and now I'm reshooting the second of those two workouts. The reason that I'm redoing these workouts is because last week when I did the workouts up in the mountains, I was struggling so much. And it could just be that I'm in really bad shape. That's a possibility. However, I have a theory that the altitude up there was hindering my endurance and affecting my performance. We were at an elevation of over 7,000 feet, and I felt like that definitely slowed me down. So the plan was to come back home and redo the workouts once I got back to Los Angeles. I thought that I would be able to finish the workouts much faster. That theory did not pan out on the first of these workouts. However, I had to make some changes, and the changes that I made increased the difficulty significantly of that first workout. So that may also have been a factor. Today, I'm not going to change a single thing. I'm doing this workout just exactly the way I did it back in Big Bear. The temperature is not that much hotter today, and I'm indoors. So this will be a much better comparison for the purpose of testing my theory about how the altitude in Big Bear affected my performance. Of course, there are multiple variables that come into play, but I have recreated the conditions of the Airbnb with the exception of the altitude. That's the only variable that is significantly different. So I recreated those circumstances as closely as I can. So it will be really interesting to see what happens today. I really want to think that I can finish this workout in about 30 minutes today. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I'm going to do my best, and that's going to be my goal. So if you want to do this workout right along with me today, you do not need any exercise equipment whatsoever. Just a little towel like this. I'm just using this small towel. I am also going to use my exercise mat today, but I didn't use it last week in Big Bear. So what I'm gonna do is put a link to the older video from last week up here so you can see what it looked like up in the mountains. You can follow along with either video. They're both shot in real time. So if you want to do this workout along with me today, go ahead and grab an exercise mat if you have one, if you're using one, but definitely grab a towel. Take a few minutes to make sure you're good and warmed up, get ready, and let's go. I'm not going to go over the exercises before we begin. They're all very basic, straightforward bodyweight exercises. I'll do my best to walk you through them as we go. I'll let you know that we are starting with mountain climbers and that I double count my mountain climbers so that each 2 steps counts as 1 rep. If you count every step as 1 rep, you'll need to count to 100. I'm counting each 2 steps and I'm counting to 50. Okay, so I'm counting like this. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to 50. Okay, so that is the first exercise. I'll walk you through the rest as we're going. All right, we are starting in 3, 2, 1 with 50 mountain climbers. Here we go. I'm not off to a great start because I lost count. I think that was 50. Oh, sweet Lord Jesus, help me. I'm gonna do another 10 just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, we just did, hopefully, at least 50 mountain climbers. Next exercise is a squat with a kind of a front leg lift. It's like a high kick. So not bending the knee, keeping the knee straight-ish, kicking straight up in front of me, alternating legs for the kick with each rep. And again, we're doing 50 reps. So squat and kick, that's 1. Squat, kick with the other leg, that's 2. We're going to 50. That's 25, halfway there. That's 40, just 10 more. Push. Five more. That's 50. Moving on. I know it's a lot of reps of each exercise, but we only have to do the circuit twice. So hang in there with me. Next is plank jacks, which is basically a jumping jack from the plank position. So you're going to get into the plank, jump your feet out and back in. And that's one rep. Okay, so plank position, starting with feet together, jump out, jump in is one rep. And we're doing 50 reps. Here we go. Ten. 20. 30. 40. 50. Next is a little recovery exercise, but I still want you pushing and working hard on it. So it's a duck under with a side kick. So you will imagine that you have an obstacle here next to you that you need to duck under. So I'm going to take a wide step this way, ducking under my obstacle. Now a side kick back in the direction that you just came from. So for the side kick, I want you to think of bringing the knee up, then kicking out with power, bringing the knee back and putting the knee down. That's one rep. We're alternating sides. So duck under, knee comes up, kick out, knee comes back and down. Okay? We're doing 50 reps. It's gonna take a minute. Just hang in there, work hard. I want a strong, powerful kick, okay? Here we go. So duck under, kick, that's one. Duck under and kick, that's two. We're going to 50. It's 25, we're halfway there. If it feels like you're just kind of flopping your leg around on the kick, then take a few seconds to regain some strength before you get back into it. I don't want you just going through the motions. I want each rep to have integrity. So when you're ready, let's go. We have 25 left. That's 40. Last 10. That's 50. The other thing I want to mention about the side kick that I don't think I mentioned last week is that when I'm kicking, I'm trying to keep my torso, my upper body as upright as possible as my leg is out in that kick, as opposed to falling this way on the kick, okay? It's not a big deal. It kind of like hurt yourself, but the exercise is that as opposed to that, okay? Just for some clarification. All right, now this is the exercise that really tripped me up last week. I don't think I can blame the altitude for that. I think this is just weak abs. So this is probably going to take me forever. Before we begin, let me show you an easier version, because I forgot to last time. You can lie on your back and have your hands under your booty like this. Lift your feet off the ground. You're gonna bend the knees in, straighten the legs, and control the movement down with straight knees. That's one rep. So crunch, straighten, control the movement, lowering down. That's the easier version. You'll be able to get through 50 reps a lot faster and a lot easier that way. If you want to do what I'm doing, I have my hands clasped behind my neck, and I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to have my shoulder blades lifted off the mat the whole time, okay? So lift up the shoulder blades, lift the heels. Crunch in, straighten the legs, lower down, that's one. Crunch, straighten, lower, that's two. That's 10. Keep going if you can. Still, keep going if you can. My abs are just so weak that I was only able to get through 15 right there, so I'm gonna rest for a few seconds and I'm gonna start breaking these down into smaller sets. So let me try to get, I'd love to do another 15 without stopping. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I wanna at least do 10, so When you're ready, shoulder blades up, crunch, straighten, lower. It's 20, I want to at least do 5 more. Okay, so that's 25 for me. I'm only halfway through the set and I'm in massive pain. I feel like these somehow are even harder than they were in the cabin. So that's interesting. So since I'm at 25, I'm gonna real quick try to sneak in a set of 5 just to get to 30. Okay. My abs are absolutely on fire. I'm just realizing how weak my abs have gotten and how much work I have to do, but it's okay. Just do your best. And if you have to do what I'm doing, just break it up into smaller sets so you can manage to get through all 50 reps. Okay, so I'm at 30, I have to do 20 more. I'm going to attempt to do 2 sets of 10 to get there. If I can't make it, I can't make it, but I'm gonna do my best. Wish me luck, here we go. Let's try to get to 40 without stopping. Shoulder blades up, crunch, straighten and lower. That's 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 38. Come on, 2 more. 39. 40. Just 10 left. If you just break it down into smaller sets, it makes it so much more manageable. You can just attack the big set of 50 a few reps at a time, and eventually you'll get there. We only have 10 reps left to go. All right. That's 45. Just 5 reps left, and then we can move on to our final exercise. Right? That's 6. Mountain climbers, squats, plank jacks, duck unders, abs, push-ups. Okay. That's 50, I made it. Now, the last exercise is push-ups. The good news is that I'm not doing 50 push-ups, I'm only doing 25 push-ups because I'm not in good enough shape right now. It would be unrealistic. It would go too slow, it would take me too long, it would make the workout take too long. If you're strong enough that you can do 50 push-ups in a reasonable amount of time, go ahead and do 50. That's great. I'm not there yet, so I'm doing 25. If you can't do push-ups from your toes, just do any push-up variation that you can manage. And if you don't have something that will slide, obviously I'm working on wood, so I'm using a towel to slide on the wood. If you're working it on carpet, I think DVD covers or paper plates or maybe plastic bags, something like that, will work to slide on carpet. If sliding is not going to work, you can jump your feet out and in. So this exercise is going to be a push-up with my feet on the towel, and then I'm going to slide my feet in like that. So if you don't have anything you can slide on whatever surface you're working on, you can just jump. So your exercise would be a push-up and then jump your feet in and out, okay? But like I said, I want to keep everything exactly the same way I did it last week, so I'm going to slide. We're doing 25 reps. So do your best, break it up if you need to. I will definitely need to break mine up. Okay, so push up, slide the knees in, straighten the legs. That's 1 rep. Push up, tuck, slide back out. That's 2. That's 15. If you're strong enough to do all 25 in a row, keep going. Please don't wait for me. That's the last exercise. So now you know what we're doing. Just gonna start again with mountain climbers and go through the circuit one more time. So don't wait for me. I'm gonna break this last 10 up into 2 little baby sets of 5. I have one more little mini set, and then I'm all done with round 1. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's 25. So that's round 1. I feel like I'm more or less going at the same pace as what I did last week up in the mountains. Let me check. Actually quite a bit faster. I'm not going to be anywhere near close to finishing in 30 minutes, which was my goal. It was wishful thinking, but it was my goal. So I'm resetting my goal at 45 minutes. If we pick up the pace a little in round 2, I might even be able to finish in closer to 40 minutes. So I'm going to try to talk less, because now you've seen everything, you know what we're doing. We're just gonna repeat everything one more time. If you need a water break, pause the video, go get a sip of water. When you're ready, come back. We're starting with round 2, 50 mountain climbers. Remember, these are double counted, and I'm not gonna lose track this time. Hopefully. It's never my goal to lose track in the first place. All right, 50 mountain climbers, here we go. 10, 20. 30. My shoulders need a rest after those push-ups. All right, 20 more. Quickly. 40. 50. All right. Next is our squat, a front kick. All right, 50 reps. Trying to pick up the pace. All right, here we go. It's 10. It's 20. 30. 20 more. Last 10. It's 50. Next is plank jacks, 50 reps. Get right into it if you can. I just need a few seconds. Okay. $50 reps. As soon as you can. Let's get up and start these. Ready? 10. 20. 25. 30. Just 20 more. Okay. Get up. That's 50. Okay. Again, recovery exercise, but make sure that you're using your body. You're using your muscles to control the movement, and each rep has integrity. Chest is lifted high, strong, tight core, strong, powerful kick. All right, here we go. Duck under and kick, that's 1. Going to 50. It's 20. That's 30. Those last few reps are a little sloppy. Partly because I'm fatigued, and partly because I was distracted by a dog. All right, story of my life. Okay, 20 more reps. And then we're moving on to those killer abs. Here we go. Strong, tight core. Duck under. Kick. That's 31. 32. 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. So trying to go fast, right? Because this is for time. But I got to the point where I wasn't able to control the movement, and I kind of slipped on my kick, my side kick. So I had to slow down for those last 5 reps or so. Yes, this is for time, but form is so much more important. So make sure you're not just speeding through at the expense of your form. Without proper form, you're not getting the maximum benefits out of each exercise and you're risking injury. So it's really not worth it. At best, it's a waste of your time, and at worst, it's gonna put you out of commission. So slow down when you need to, focus on form. Now, 50 of this ab exercise. The other thing that I forgot to mention is if these are too hard, even the easier version, you can do crab toe touches instead. Like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, just do 50 of those, okay? If you wanna torture yourself with me, let's do another 50 of these tough ab exercises. So, shoulder blades off the ground if you can. Tuck and lower, that's 1. Okay. I have a few more reps in me. Didn't have to stop right there, but I'm just pacing myself because 50 reps of these are so hard for me. So that was 10. I'm gonna do my best to take them 10 at a time until I can't do 10 in a row anymore. And then I'll split them up into little mini sets of 5 until they're all done, okay? So I'm gonna try to get to 20 without stopping. Here we go. It's 15. That's 20. We're almost halfway done. That's the other thing I do to cope and find a way to get through these tough exercises is to play little psychological games with myself. So I would like to do another 10 without stopping. I'm gonna really push hard and do my best. Here we go. That's 25. Down. All right. That's 30. I only have 2 more little sets of 10 left. So I'm going to try to push really hard and do another 10 without stopping. That'll get me to 40. We're almost there. If I can't get through these 10 without stopping, it's no big deal. I'll just take a short pause in the middle. Here we go. pleasantly surprised with myself. I almost stopped at 35, but I said I was gonna push with everything I had and try my best to do 10 without stopping, so I kept pushing and I did it. Well, I've gotten this far. I have 10 left to go. I'm gonna try to get to 50. Try to do another set of 10 without stopping. What's the worst that could happen? All right. Here we go. Just 10 left. It's 47. 3 more. All right, mercifully, those are done. Believe it or not, as long as those took me, I did those a lot faster than I did in the cabin last week. Holy cannoli. I felt like just the abs alone last week took me like 20 minutes. All right. Look how dirty my floor is. I'm washing a load of whites today, but apparently I need to mop the floor too. All right, we have 26 reps left. 25 reps of push-ups, whatever variation you're doing, and then our bonus burpee, and we're all done. All right, so do your best. Break it up if you need to. 25 reps, here we go. As soon as you're ready. That's 10. I'm gonna rest. We're at 40, just under 42 minutes. So I can definitely make whatever my secondary goal of 45 minutes, but I actually really have to push. All right, I'm gonna break these up into 3 little mini sets of 5. Here we go. That's 15. Just 2 more little mini sets of 5. That's 20. Oh, sweet Lord Jesus. I smell patchouli. Really strong, but I don't see anybody. But somebody must have just walked by wearing like a shit ton of it. Oh, I hate that stuff. I'll tell you my patchouli story as soon as we're done. Because of course I have a patchouli story. Here we go. Last 5 reps. 25. We're almost done. Just one rep left, and that is our bonus burpee. The workout is never officially over until we do our bonus burpee. So here we go. Okay, that took me 43 minutes and 58 seconds today. So I met my secondary goal of finishing in under 45 minutes. So I'm happy about that. Above all, of course, I'm just happy that I did the workout, that I found the motivation to push through what I was going through today and the psychological issues that were holding me back, and I got it done. That's the most important thing. But also, I beat my time from last week up in the mountains by, last week it took me 52 minutes and 48 seconds, so I beat it by almost 10 minutes. Don't make me do math right now, but 9 minutes and 11 seconds or something in that neighborhood. So that's a huge improvement. I'm really happy about that. I think that I was right, and this wasn't terribly scientific, but I do think that this lends much credence to my theory that the altitude was hella slowing me down last week. My endurance I just couldn't keep going. I was getting out of breath very easily. My muscles were getting fatigued very easily. Admittedly, I'm not in great shape right now. I still know that when I'm in really good shape, I know I can do this workout in under 30 minutes. So I'm very happy with what I got done today. I'm gonna keep working towards that goal. So my time today was just under 44 minutes. Next time I do this workout, I'll set my goal at 40 minutes, and I'll just keep trying to get better and better and faster as I get stronger and as I get more lean and more fit. But always remember that proper form is #1 most important thing. And getting the reps in is really the only thing that matters. At the end of the day, if you did these reps with me, thank you. And congratulations, because this was a really tough workout. All right, so real quickly before I say goodbye, my patchouli story, complete with visual aids. Okay, so you guys, many years ago, somehow or another, George came into possession of this $5 bill, and it had like been soaked in patchouli. I don't know how or why, but the stench of patchouli emanating from this $5 bill was so strong and so pungent that I remember George we had to throw away his wallet. We had to throw his wallet in the trash. And so I just, my FedEx guy, I love my FedEx guy, he waved, so I don't think he's gonna stop me wave back. Anyway, I couldn't bring myself to throw out the $5 bill. I was like, I'm not gonna throw out $5, that's stupid. So we put it in a little Tupperware, like smaller than this even. Put it in, close the lid, and just like set it aside. So one night we're like at Ralph's, so like Kroger, whatever, the grocery store. And we're like, let's just find something that's gonna cost like exactly $5 and just dump the bill and just leave. So we're looking, we found this bottle of wine for like $4 something. We're like, all right, with tax, it'll come to like just under $5. So we're like, fine, I'll drink a cheap bottle of wine. I don't give a shit. I'm getting rid of this, the Patchouli 5, we called it, the Patchouli 5, we still call it the Patchouli 5. And so the cashier rang us up, sure enough, it came to like $4.98 or something like that. I opened the Tupperware, I dumped that $5 bill, and we took the bottle of wine and ran out the door and never returned to that Ralph's ever again. So that is the story of the Patchouli 5. I don't understand how patchouli is a thing. I know there are people out there who love it. You do you. I cannot stand the smell of it, and I cannot ever smell it without remembering the Patchouli 5, so I just thought I'd share. As always, if anything is unclear, if you have questions, if you need help with beginner modifications, please just ask. I am always so happy to help you with that. If you did this workout with me today, please let me know what you thought of it and how you did. That's it for today. and I will see you all next time. Bye.